sports world of boxing.
That bell means it's time to start this fight. Nice try with that punch, but he comes up empty. That's a great move to make a miss by Pacquiao. A clean shot connects. Great movement helped him avoid that shot. Pacquiao stepped out of the way of that hook. Wow, he's labeled in the jaw from that haymaker. That was close. Very good shot lands. He's throwing and missing. Manny Pacquiao's left hand gets in there and counters beautifully. Oh, and he causes havoc with a haymaker downstairs. Pacquiao seems to be cut around his right eye. And that haymaker takes the lungs away from him. Pacquiao missed with that hard punch. There looks to be a little bit of swelling around his right eye. Manny Pacquiao's gone upstairs but wasn't able to break through. That punch ends up off target. He needs to do more than block if he wants to win this fight. He's doing a good job of drawing him in and then countering. If he keeps blocking punches like that, it could become a source of frustration for Pacquiao. And from out of nowhere, a staggering right haymaker punishes him. Good work to get out of the way of that one by Pacquiao. Oh, his face collides directly with a haymaker. He parries the shot. Pacquiao's pounded hard by a sizzling haymaker. Down to the last 10 seconds. We've come to the end of the round.
Bring down, nice round. Listen, we lost that.
Round number 2 is about to begin. And a vicious haymaker catches him upstairs. He tries to tag him but can't seem to find the range. Ugly miss by Pacquiao. He can see his opponent's punches coming and he counters with a wonderfully timed shot. Manny Pacquiao's moving very smartly, avoiding that big shot. He's looking for his opponent to make mistakes and help him out. Pacquiao makes a miss. That one catches him squarely. There's a small cut near his right eye, but it shouldn't turn out to be too bad for Pacquiao. You can tell he's well trained by the way he covers up. Feints and connects big. Boom! Now that haymaker clearly sends a message from Pacquiao. That shot was partially blocked. With his opponent's right eye closed up, expect to see a lot of targeted punches from Pacquiao. He's doing incredible defensive work. Great parry. Manny Pacquiao's thrown a punch only to have it pushed aside. His head caught the explosive force of that haymaker. I would like to see more accuracy from Pacquiao. And a winding haymaker cut off the air to his lungs. It appears as though some swelling is forming around his right eye. Man, Pacquiao's winding haymaker delivers incredible force to his opponent. He tries to come on with that punch. Impressive parry by Pacquiao. Protected his head well. His right eye's been cut open. They've got 10 seconds to go. The bell sounds, signaling the end of the round.
Make sure you... All right, breathe. Okay. Get some wind.
The third round is underway. Boom! He's pounded in the body by that haymaker. Pacquiao didn't seem to have the accurate range on that punch. He blocked that shot nicely. He's able to block that one nicely. If you're going to come straight forward, he'll step back and counter. Pacquiao comes in and misses with a hard shot. Good punch gets blocked. That punch caught nothing but leather. Errant punch by Pacquiao. You can't just walk in and throw, because if you do, he's going to make you pay. Manny Pacquiao is able to make his opponent miss. He gives him something to consider with that punch. Big punch finds nothing but air for Pacquiao. Sets him up. Great connect. Manny Pacquiao is able to open up with 3 hard punches. Ouch! Beat to the punch. Pacquiao may have cause to worry if he keeps missing punches like that. Oh, and he counters him hard with that haymaker. Pacquiao can breathe easier after avoiding that hook. That punch scores cleanly. His right eye is beginning to swell. Pacquiao seems to ask, is that all you got? It's important for a boxer to have good defensive skills. If all you can do is punch, you have to be incredibly tough or you won't last long in the ring. Sets him up and hammers him. He hits him with a solid punch. What a shot after that setup. Here we go, just seconds away. He tried to put his fist through his head on that one. And that'll do it for this round. What if...
Bring down that... That was a nice round. All right, we didn't take...
All right, here we go with the 4th round. He gets off an effective punch. Manny Pacquiao's flashed the leather. There's no way he can see punches coming at the right side. Nice blocking. Pacquiao comes back with a beautifully timed counter left hand. Nice move. I think that punch would have done a lot more damage if he hadn't gotten his defense up. Lures him off guard and lands a solid shot. Manny Pacquiao's left eye is starting to show signs of abuse. Tried to get that punch past his defense. Beautiful move to avoid that savage uppercut by Pacquiao. Puts the hook in his face. He feints and lands a good shot. Man, Pacquiao's handed his opponent an explosive haymaker. That hook caught nothing but air. Pacquiao had some of his best moments when his opponent has been trying to hit him. He looks to go to work with that shot. Manny Pacquiao's not going to land if he keeps throwing punches like that. Great defensive instincts. A small cut is opened up over the right eye, and this could be a problem for Pacquiao. Draws him in and connects. Pacquiao doesn't have any luck trying to score with that shot. Fires the hook to the body. Not great execution with that hook. Down to the last 10 seconds of the round. This round is over.
Make sure you get... That was some nice work. Okay, sit.
Let's see how the fighters do here in the 5th round. An unbelievable haymaker connects downstairs. Manny Pacquiao's big shot missed the spot. What a shot! He's pounded hard by a haymaker. Pacquiao's followed it up with a smashing haymaker. This is what we expected to see. The crowd is starting to get into things here as his left eye is almost completely closed. Pacquiao may be getting impatient, and that could be contributing to the missed punches. Delivers a rib-crushing haymaker to his opponent. Way to deflect that blow. Manny Pacquiao's missed with that hard punch. Oh, a life-threatening haymaker cracks him in the head. Pacquiao wasn't able to land cleanly there. Bang, and that haymaker finds its mark. Oh, nice move there. Nice shot. The swelling of his opponent's right eye is great news for Pacquiao. Brutal shot as that haymaker lands flush. Cocked left-handed haymaker pounds him good. He's moving well. He got out of the way of that hook. A crushing right-handed haymaker connects by Pacquiao. Devastating haymaker finds its target. He missed badly with that hook. His right eye isn't looking so good as it begins to swell. He didn't have a chance of landing that punch. Man, Pacquiao's pounding haymaker hits his target with force. Man, look at the blood flowing from his right eye. Man, Pacquiao's cracked hard. He's forced back from that overpowering haymaker. That's it for this round. Pacquiao couldn't have...
Get the swelling on that right side. Yeah! Nice! I need you to relax.
Let's get things going and start up the 6th round. Oh, and he lands a penetrating haymaker off that counter. Man, Pacquiao's opponent was on the unfortunate end of that wicked haymaker. Protecting his body well, that could help him conserve his energy. An amazing haymaker connects downstairs by Pacquiao. A tiny cut is formed near his right eye. He gets caught with a straight shot. Well-executed blocking. Man, Pacquiao's haymaker rips his opponent to the body. Feints and lands a hard shot. Wow, and that haymaker tags him good. That punch scores cleanly for Pacquiao. He flashes some leather there. He's going to have to do a much better job of finding the range with his hook. That was a poorly executed hook. Man, Pacquiao's going to the body hard with a gut-wrenching haymaker. If he's not careful, he'll be eating counters all day. He covered his head well with that shot. Solid blow landing for Pacquiao. Follows up with a sharp haymaker. This is what we expected to see. Oh, he gets tagged fiercely by a right-handed haymaker from Pacquiao. His left eye is almost totally closed out there. It wouldn't surprise me if some real damage has been done. 10 seconds left. That bell signifies the end of the round and the halfway mark of this.
Get the swelling on. Great fighting out there. Relax for a sec, champ.
Here we go with round number 7. Snaps out the jab. His opponent was surprised by that big counter shot from Pacquiao. Wow, nice move there. He's got to be having a hard time seeing with his left eye so badly swollen. He nails him with a hard counter. That worked well for him. Manny Pacquiao is starting to bleed around his right eye. He can tire his opponent out if he continues to block his opponent's punches. Man, Pacquiao's been blasted in the head. He lost his balance. I think he may be seriously hurt. With his right eye nearly swollen shut, he's gotten himself into real danger. Boom, and there's a digging haymaker to the head that displaces his balance. It appears as though some swelling is forming around his left eye, and this could start to pose a problem for Pacquiao. Big shot after that quick move. That's an obscene amount of blood around his right eye. Man, Pacquiao's pounded in the body by that haymaker. Good body blow, partially blocked. Manny Pacquiao's losing the sting on his punches. He's too tired to throw with authority. Nice jab, scores cleanly. Man, Pacquiao's caught with a damaging haymaker. And with 10 seconds left.
Get the swelling. Lost that round for sure. That was a fantastic.
Let's see how the fighters do in this, the 8th round. He stumbles back. He can't absorb the force behind that haymaker. Strong punch by Pacquiao. Suckers him in and lands one. Manny Pacquiao is going to have to do better if he wants to land with that punch. He gets caught with a solid hook. His opponent's left eye is looking worse from all the accurate punching by Pacquiao. That punch caught him completely off guard, and he's staggering. Pacquiao's kicked it up a notch with a big left-handed haymaker. Humming hook finds its target. Pacquiao's in need of some air from that gripping haymaker to the body. Wow, he takes advantage of that counter and delivers a brutal haymaker. Brings him in with a nice move. Good shot. Effective feint opens him up. He targets his opponent's liver. A hard shot has turned that minor cut into a major gash for Pacquiao. Just got to make it through these last 10 seconds. We've come to the end of the round. Easily, that was a must.
Get this one. All right, kid. That round was yours. Get some win.
And round number 9 is underway. Impressive counter haymaker sends him a message he won't forget. Nice move and good follow-up. Good shot after that feint. Manny Pacquiao's targeting his opponent's left eye, which is almost completely swollen shut. Gets him off guard and connects. Manny Pacquiao's able to cover his head well and block that punch. Good feint, nice connection. Connects with a well-placed blow. Effective punching by Pacquiao. Fires a strong, straight punch. Pacquiao's firing all cylinders with that crushing haymaker to his opponent's head. He forges forward with a hook to the head. Good move, nice shot. Wow, Pacquiao connects with a hard, vicious haymaker upstairs. Man, that blood has to be blinding him in his right eye. Only 10 seconds left in this round. Time's up. This was a close round, but I think we saw better work.
Get this one on the great work there, Rip. Sit down and breathe.
Here we go with round number 10. Excellent counter skills to follow up with that haymaker. He connects after a great move. Good clean shot by Pacquiao. He avoids a monster uppercut. Manny Pacquiao's left eye is nearly shut out there, and the crowd is really getting into it here tonight. His right eye's become a sea of red out there, and it's affecting how he's defending himself. This will be a continued target for his opponent. The referee surely sees all this blood as well, and you know he's got to be close to stopping this one. Oh, he stumbles back from a stinging left-handed haymaker. Belts him. Pacquiao delivers a violent haymaker to his opponent's head. What an amazing display of punching technique. The referee is warned that he's going to stop the fight. I'd do the same thing if we don't start seeing some defense from Pacquiao. It looks like some swelling is starting to form around the left eye. Great hard shot from Pacquiao. Put all his body weight into that shot, only to have it blocked. There's no respect for his power at this point. Man, Pacquiao's big left-handed haymaker collides hard into his opponent. Excellent counter skills to follow up with that haymaker. Great clean punch by Pacquiao. Impeccably timed counter hook. Pacquiao seems to have a little swelling near his right eye. Ten seconds left until the bell sounds. And they turn towards their corners.
Get the swelling on. You own him! Okay, we didn't win.
Let's get going with round number 11. Boom, and that counter haymaker sent chills down his spine. Man, Pacquiao skillfully countered with a haymaker. Sweet move. I'm not surprised at all that he's warning of an impending stoppage in tonight's fight. If you can't protect yourself, the referee has to do it for you. Manny Pacquiao's been caught by a vicious counterpunch. There's massive swelling now around his right eye. That punch lands with a thud for Pacquiao. He keeps throwing, but I don't think there is anything behind his punches anymore. Pacquiao can't stop that cross from hitting him squarely. A solid body blow. Man, Pacquiao's left eye is a bloody mess. Here comes the jab as he looks to do some scoring. Good hook. Look how swollen that left eye's become. It might prove to be the biggest problem of the night for Pacquiao. Counter hook sends shivers down his spine. This round's nearly done. There's the bell, signaling the end of the round.
Get the swell deep breath. We didn't get that last one.
All right, if someone's going to make something happen, this is their last round to do it. Makes them pay big time. A ruthless haymaker from a counter move. Pacquiao connects big time and has caused damage around his opponent's right eye. aggressive timed haymaker from a counter sends him off balance. Pacquiao can't be pleased that his right eye is beginning to swell. Wow, he's off balance now. That counter haymaker surprised him. Manny Pacquiao's hit solidly by a well-placed cross. The crowd's going wild. They sense that there could be a knockout at any moment. If he doesn't find a way to rest soon, his punching will get worse and worse for Pacquiao. You can hear the crowd roar. He landed that incredible shot. I feel a KO coming on. Nice defensive move as he avoids the uppercut.
All to the winner by unanimous decision, Pac-Man, Manny Pacquiao.